iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racing enthusiasts all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. The car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and racing teams. Our skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly racing series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 200,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams, race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12-Hour. Participate in solo races, championship seasons, and hosted in league events with AI racing. With a rapidly expanding catalog of 70-plus cars and 85-plus tracks from real-world racing series, test your abilities with challenging computer-based competition. Additional partners include IMSA, the World of Outlaws, and Supercars, allowing members to participate in their very own Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, Sebring 12-Hour, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Hello and welcome as we return for another season of XSLR. Keep things up on the paved oval section, as you Americans like to call it. Daytona, it's iconic, it's quintessential. But tonight it opens this brand new season for Cross Series Racing League. I'm Tim Cox, going to be with you every step of the way across. Well, it spans a long time, but it's amazing how quickly it just flies on by. It's going to be another epic season, undoubtedly, here at the channel, and as always, taking you through every step of the way. You ready for things? Practice is just ongoing at the moment. We're kicking things off this season, obviously, as you guessed, with the road ovals, but also, that's it, the street stocks, baby. They'll be with us for the next few rounds before we head across the road, and, well, they're going to stick with us there. They've been an absolute blast to drive, it transpires. System, it's all good fun. It's all good fun. So yes, so many new names as well. Half them aren't on track, which doesn't help me showcase them. One of them is Patrick Stein, and also just taking on the first lap, Shane Trotter. Also got John Cochran, yeah, you know, it's like Joshua Saucy. I mean, I guess it's Sucksy actually, but you know, he is. But Saucy sounds far better. Jake Luther makes a return, as well as so does a legend that is Bobby Ross. I know Jake Hammonds tonight. Jimmy Howard is there. How many laps will he compete? Let's find out. Andy Kosick heading on round. It's a 4th class season. Of course, there is enigmatic Kevin Irwin. Aaron Thompson, everyone electing to sit in the pit left road. Before we get stuck into things qualifying not too far away, which is good news. And I'm going to try a load of different project because that is not working. For some reason, it's electing to... will it work? Yes. No. Empty. Get rid of that. Yes, we've got it. We've got it, people. We've got it. We've got it back. For some reason, we had some fancy Kevin now went over shooting his box there. That's what she said. That's what she said. Right, so we've got... although I know the clock up in the top left does say we've got a little bit longer to run, it is a lie. We'll be getting away with qualifying very shortly. A few issues with the servers. We've had to recreate some of them. Thank you for anyone joining us, as usual, on YouTube. Of course, now available. Twitch, no less. That's right, we are on Twitch as well. We are on Twitch. Who doesn't love a bit of Twitch? Of course, coming to the channel as well. Lots of new series making their way across. A sim car, that's be with you very shortly as well. Here at Slow Motion Broadcasting, as well as... well, I don't think I've quite mentioned yet, but I know it's going to be an absolutely iconic series. You're going to love it. It is always great racing. It's we're transitioning through session, hence why it's having a complete and utter mare. Bit of a moment, the graphics. Right, qualifying. Let's get stuck into proceedings. Who's going to take that first pole position of the season? First out of the blocks. Let's go his trotters on. It's Shane Trotter. There he is. It's only 5 minutes for qualifying. We get to see who comes out on top in that one. We'll need a little bit closer for the microphone. We need to get it more intense, interactive with the action. You don't really feel like you're missing something. No, that's me. Wow, 7 people watching on YouTube. What is going on? Welcome along on board, everyone. Just free to enter, as always. Just drop us a message into the chat. We can sort you out with Discord links. You best way actually is to head across to the XSLR Facebook page. Find out more about this fantastic league, schedule, how to enter, one of our participants on Kevin Irwin. Beautiful job he does in terms of the admin for the league. So, Trotter, now this first flying lap. I'm interested to see someone out there on the outlap who's maybe running around high, just trying to build that momentum. That is the OP tactic. Yes, there. That is the one and only. It's the Bobby Ross. He's back. Oh, I've missed you, Bobby. Now, what's Jimmy Howard going to do? Fascinated. Trotter just coming out into the tri-oval now. He's going to be the first cross line as mentioned. It's going to give us our benchmark time. What's it going to be, folks? Here we go. Fill the rhythm. Fill the rhyme. Here we go. It's XSLR time. 58.65. Thompson will be second across the line. What's he going to get? 58.5. Ever so close between the pair of them. Only a tenth separating them. Will be next is Joshua Saucy. It's going to be... I'm sorry, Joshua. I know that's not necessarily how you pronounce it. But Saucy sounds way better. Lufa into third. What's Saucy got? Oh, Stein third. Well, second. So, Joshua Saucy. Sounds good, doesn't it? Let's face it. Up into third. Fantastic for him on his debut. Stein off the front row. Trotter dropping down after the initial pace down to fourth. Got to be happy with that one though. TJ Hanley during the session yet to turn a lap. Classic, just heading out on his outlap. Jake Lufa incoming. Full commitment. And fastest of anyone in sector 1. Thompson across the line. He improves to 58.54. No, he doesn't. He actually goes marginally slower. 58.57. This could be the lap, though. Jake Luther. He got to get in the first half of the circuit. What's it in the second? It's a personal best. That's surely good enough for pole. Surely, hasn't it? Yes, it has. And it slaps Thompson down by 4 thousandths of a second. Demotes him into third. So second even. Leave me alone. It is 1:15 in the morning here in the UK. John Cochran. Lovely stuff from him. Up into 4th. In the Stadium Championship. What's Bobby Ross got up his sleeve? I hear you crying. Wow. From 9th up to 3rd. Cossack, Hanley. Sometimes, in fact, I don't think Hanley is going to get round in time. He's yeah, that's not going to get round in time to be able to set a lap. 5 minutes only for qualifying. Brutal as always. Andy Cossack on a good lap. Ooh, no purple sectors, but it's surely going to be an improvement for him. No, misses out. I mean, Howard, Irvin, and Cossack separated across the 3 of them by what? 0.15 of a second, separating the 3 of them. Paul separated by 4,000. So many slim margins. Look at that, 8 thousandths, 5 thousandths of a second. Frightening stuff. Frightening stuff. Anyhow, let's get into things. Let's take you through your first grid of the season. It's going to have a bit of a... We won't worry about that. Anyway, yes. Jake Luther on pole for Shut Up and Drive It. Thompson with him on the front row. Then we've got... Oh, we're just going to queuing up in pit road, aren't they? Bobby Ross and Patrick Stein make up row 2. Well, row 3. So it's John Cochran and Joshua Saucy. Saucy, well, it sucks, see. But Saucy Cochran. Set your jokes into chat now. Shane Trotter and Kevin Irwin make up row 4. Well, Jimmy Howard and Andy Cossack. Top 10 your last complete row with TJ Hanley there. Completing the 11 car grid. Has Hanley taken to the grid? Yes, he has. What about further up? Yep, they're all there. They're looking good. Here we go. Here we go, folks. First race of the season. Who's going to take it? We are moments away from getting away and finding out. Don't forget to give us a like and a share. Fred32V, look forward to another fun race following the moist. So I always call it moist. The moist mint sounds better, to be fair. The most mint 50. That is, if you haven't guessed already, 1 Andy Cossack. There he is. There he is. So we're about to move away right now. A few people having a bit of a blink there. Now, being the middle of the night, the internet in the UK. Oh, there's someone not joined the grid, and it's Adam Thompson. Oh no. Wow, the reigning champion drama from the start. Now the grid showed 11, but we've got 12. So who did that? Tyler Brown. Welcome along, Tyler Brown, just sniping in there at the last second. So let's go up, promote everyone at one spot on that right-hand side, isn't it? Come to the start. Oh, my chair creaking. In anticipation of what we're going to have with us tonight. But we are just coming down the back straight away, so we've got time. Let's take this one in. And breathe. And breathe. It's going to be wild. It's going to be crazy. We're half a lap away from finding out who's going to take the first victory of the season. Place your bets now. Place your bets now. Right. Safety car will be pulling in very, very shortly. Oh no. So I've had a text. You might have had the ping. He says he's had a bathroom emergency and he couldn't hold it, Adam Thompson. So, he's, well, literally his race has gone to shiitake mushrooms. Anyway, who cares? Let's get ready to go racing for the first time this evening as we are green. We are away. And it's Luther not hanging around. Down towards turn one. Oh, it is getting argy-bargy in the background there. There's someone off his shooting tower already. So careering off, and we could already be on our first yellow this evening. Is it going to cut? Is there a flag? No, there's not. No, there's not. And already TJ Hanley in the 08. Already making hay when the sun is shining up to 5th at the back of the grid. Just trying to get involved, but pushing through. Up front. Versus Luther. It's elbows out already. Calm it down, chaps. We've got 49 laps left in this race. Thompson's got up and going. It's the other mix. It's the down because you know it's only time before we have a yellow. A full caution comes out. Of course, then he will be that lucky dog. Get that lap back, but meanwhile, not worrying about that. Bit of a blink there. I think that's the free of Trotter just having a bit of an easy moment for everyone else around them. Pulling out down low though. Oh, we're moving backwards. This Cochrane there. That high line really starting to work together now. Still side by side. There's Thompson getting enveloped right now. This train. It's coming hard. Catch him at a rate of knots. They're travelling much, much faster. TJ Hanley doing well. Just getting dropped there. I think that's John Cochrane in the background, just losing track. I'm actually may well be actually Andrew Cossack. That gap's just going to grow and grow and grow and grow. How far away is Thompson? Well, it is closing in that gap once more as pushing and going to work. Is the 33 there, Bobby Ross. Bit of unknown territory for Ross. Knows the people around him very well, normally, but a lot of new names here. Gonna have to learn who to trust. Normally this sort of situation, not with us tonight, Jake Ham is, who would have worked this one with? And, there's Sarah Kiefer, or Thompson as she's now known. He's stating in the chat exactly what happened to her dear husband. On the way through. There is Thompson looking lonely. And here comes the charging pack. They're three wide here. Are they three wide? No, they think twice about it. And in fact, it was Shane Trotter, I think, there is just getting a little loose. It's the 821 of Tyler Brown. Brown nearly creating a Code Brown moment. Thompson can fully vouch for that one as we are thinking about three wide once more there. What do these two lines do? Do they zip into one another to get past Thompson easily? Do they go either side of it? Far away. Making way through. Luther still holding into this one. Bobby Ross coming through, trying to take the lead as they're free wide through the tri-oval. The 821 following through. That's Tyler Brown. And Luther stuck in the middle. No momentum, hoping for the side draft. But something's got to give as they go free wide in the background too. How will they make it around Thompson, who's a sitting duck here? Because free wide, there's no gaps for him to move into. Surely we can't do 4 wide. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Don't do it. Thompson moves high, trying to let them stream through on the inside, on that low line. He is integrated with the pack. Now a lap down, but not out by any stretch of the imagination. Spiders smell. Stop. Literally. And that double pushing lines high and low. Work it together here to push their way to victory, but it's looking that new combo. It's Ross and Brown, the 33 and the 821. Working to go absolute treat. They built that chemistry instantly. And they're pushing their way to the lead, to the controls. We've reached 1/5 distance, 20% complete here. And it's the free of Trosser as well, looking to get involved. A freeway push doesn't always work. It can end in disaster, certainly through the back sections, but Ross and Brown have got it absolutely dialed in, absolutely hooked up. As here comes Trosser. It's that free machine that's in 4th, 5th, but wants 3rd. And finally, the 08 of Hanley and the 19 of Luther getting loose. Oh, this could be it. This could be it. It's Trosser. Oh, it's contact. It's contact. And that's surely got to be a yellow. Yes, it is. First caution of the night. Shane Trotter loses it. And around he goes. And the man out of Carolina. Well, that's it. Ross leads. He will take control. As this full course yellow kicks in. And let's take a little look as he tries to catch the pace car, which I don't know where it is. He's trying to find it as well. Now, if Ross was sensible here, just back out of it, lift out of it a bit, ease it in. Try and conserve a bit of fuel. It's still going hard at it despite being under yellow and trying to find that pace car. I think he's found it. There it is. Entering free. Everyone checking up. These cars don't have the best of brakes. It's Kevin Werner up to 5th place in this early stage of proceedings. He's going to be happy with that one. So first caution this evening. Well, did we see that one coming? I think it was inevitable, really, at some stage. Let's take a little look back to exactly how things all unfolded. well, it was Trotter down in the midfield. Well, it already happened by that stage. Let's see if we can get it. There we go. He got loose. He got wiggly. And, excuse me, I had a bit of a moment there. He was left spinning around. He said, move out of the way. And that's what that looks like, I remember. Let's get it on board from... Let's cue this up ready. We're going to go there. Let's get this good. I mean, you can see just how, angst it was getting already, starting like a battering ram there for Mad Sim Racing. What did it look like from Cochrane's point of view? Oh, he avoided it. He had to take to the apron. Man out of Georgia. Gets away with one there. Oh, from Kevin Elwins from back Smith. Oh, that's out. Wow, what an angle. What? We need to see that one again. Well, that's one way for a path to open in front of you there, Kevin Elwin. Wow. Dramatic to say the least. Lights still on the pace, guys. We come across the line, they go out, so that means it will be in this time around. On to lap 11 here out of 50. From Daytona. Now, did Thompson get his lap back? The answer to that one is no. Still in pit road. Just coming out is Suxy. Susie. Saucy sounds so much better for Panda Spec Red at 29. So he falls 2 laps down. Thompson is 1 lap down. Crowley remains on the lead lap in the 08. Oh. Sensitive microphone picks up all your chair movements, doesn't it? We're not far away from going green once more. Here from Daytona, gonna start. Ross gonna be on the inside line in the 33. Getting to on Tyler Brown. Those two have been working together. I imagine I'm gonna see Brown dip in as quick as he can behind Ross, and those two go to work. Luther, while he was on the outside line, I think he's going to look to shut that gap down and prevent Brown from coming into it. Far away from following me now. How this is going to pan out. Who's going to go where? What they're going to do. Pace car in. Ross controls the pace. And let's get ready to go racing for the second time this evening as we are green. We are away. Lupa already in that 19, shutting down that gap to prevent Brown from entering into it. Not getting the best of starts. Looks to some slow drop. Lupa through the banking. It's working to effect here. Now, does Ross come up high? And, well, I would say, does he come up high? But look at what's happening. Look at what's happening. Brown's getting a push. And that's the 58 there of John Cochran. And Brown from the back of the grid up to, well, leading temporarily there. Thompson now showing us being on the lead lap, so he has picked up that lucky dog while we're looking at those replays. back in the fight. This has been a relatively orderly affair, let's face it, folks. The majority of the race so far, by that one incident. New alliances being formed, and that's hard into the wall. The hard right, and I feel this is the next caution coming. That's actually for a round, and he's going out to the grass with the yellow cord already. He gets up to once again. Look at that, Bobby Ross and Tyler Brown. They're all just. Let's see if we can get some on balls here. So this is starting. It's all happening in front of him. Quite a Kevin Irwin perspective there, but let's see from TJ Hanley's perspective. Wow. For the Lightning Queen drive backwards perspective there. Thompson evading action damage. Be happy with that one. Well, a crap start earlier on. One way to one. I guess I get tired of using that pattern. Wow. Let's see, I'll tell you what. This is from Jay Leaf. It's got the tag from behind. Pit road is getting busy. A lot of people coming down it. Ross, Brown, Cochran, Irwin, Trotter, Thompson and Hanley all entering in. Luther, you imagine, will be in too. But it's Kosick who remains out, and Stein. Gambling. Is that going to be? Yes, it is. 29. Claiming one lap back. Exactly what they need. It was Luther. Eventually got their car going again, and then far off onto the pack. I thought it would have been in. Ah, no, so he came in straight away. Now, did he must have got in before the pit lanes closed, or did he? He was in there for about 20 seconds longer, so I think he's picked up a penalty there. Even with that, it's not hurt him whatsoever. So he heads up into 5th for the restart. Thompson making great progress there. He was running about 9th place. It's going to take this restart in what? 3rd? 4th? Well, Jonathan Grabowski. There's a name. There's a name and a half. And, well, you say that, Jonathan. However, and London's doing well. It's a little now. They grow up fast. But, what? I'm really confused by what was going on there. Elbows there, a bit of argy-bargy, no less. Not been all Thompson's way. I think this could be the big unhandling of him. Taking down a peg, that's what he sells. Ross is back down the pit lane, which is odd. An odd perspective for him. Lights are out on the pace car though, so that's going to be in this time around. I still got over half a lap to find out exactly how that's all going to pan out for our drivers. Hopefully we can have a few more green flag laps after these last few have been a little bit that's a little bit of consistency after that great start, decent period of green, 2 yellows in great succession. It's Andy Kostick is going to lead the way. Oh dear me. He will take control once the pace car pulls in. Here we go, folks. Here we go. We're green once more. Get away here at Daytona. That's collected to move up high there. That's going to obey that outside line that's already going to work with Stein and Hanley. Already developing a little pushing relationship and looking for a free wide here. It's Kostick a bit slow off the corner, but it's going to be that high line. They're surely going to push their way into the lead here. Oh, it's close as they squeeze their way down low, but they're going to get the job done, and that's the crucial part here. And Kostick from the race lead is going to tumble down to 5th, probably 6th by the time in that 7th machine is going to follow on through. Side draft is decent on these cars. So it's just allowing right now Kostick to stay in with this group. By the wayside, which you can easily see in other series. Nobody wants to let him in though. Nobody whatsoever. But it's getting a little bit disorganised up front. Hanley said, right, okay, Patrick Stein, I pushed that 89 into the lead. But now I want to take charge. And Thompson pushes him through in that 244. Top line just can't get themselves organised at this stage of the race. It's lacking a little bit of cohesion. Ross that extra pit stop needs the extra lap of fuel that he would have taken on may just well have been enough just to make the difference here today. On the grid, right at the back, Hanley's now leading this in that 08. It's a little bit too early to start talking about can he hold on to 5th. It starts looking for him. Thompson's starting to push him as well. Once more. Extend that gap. Now that high line still not getting it together. Although, Hanley swapping it out here. Maybe just want to leave this to play the fuel game. Personal best for Siler Brown. Oh, just nice chances that personal best. It's getting pushed out for a by Brown. At 8:21. Really to report out of this group at the moment, just remaining calm. Lupo Cochrane, mate, I've got it absolutely smashed, absolutely tiny. Look at how close I'm pushing through the tri-oval as well. It's great, it's a bold strategy, Colin. They've got this. But it's not, I don't think there's nothing to make this work. Two still glued to one another. Ross still, so it's Trotter, isn't it? Just it's Ross. And I believe that's Joshua. Yeah, that's the 29 just in front of him. That is a lap down compared to everyone else, but well, there's another yellow. That's what it's going to be. What will bring Saucy? I'm going to change his name. It's a Saucy. It sounds so much better. Meanwhile, back up front. Ooh. It's all change as the 821 takes the lead here on lap 23. They've got more of a ribbon compared to what they had previously. Of course, that full course yellow, the second one, really disrupting that ribbon. Let's get that together again once more. Stein can take control. Just alongside with 21 and Brown. And the 89 going for the lead there. The 7 coming up behind. Let's try and push it. Try and make this happen. It's the 50 that's also working with the 821. It's tactics. A high-speed game of chess being played out live here for you on slow motion broadcasting. There, all pretty even. What's the last lap? So bring up this group. The 08, the 244 and the 19 that are making progress. 19 is being pushed pretty hard by the 58 as there in the background. It's pretty wide, surely not onto the apron. It's 821 falls on the right side. He's back further in the pack. 7 up to second. There's someone in the distance, did I see? Don't think it was. just over half race distance now. I fed him a finger in the chat. Is this great? Yes. It's a pride event. And the queen of them all? Well, it's going to be this guy here. Look at that face. That's extreme. Pride, what does. Winding down the clock ever so nicely now. Now I think it's time for break out the snack time. What snacks have you got to entertain yourself with during this race? I can't obviously ready for later on. Some sweet chili prawn crackers. Lovely. Popcorn, always a good one. Went on my recent visit to the States, tried cheese and caramel popcorn. Blew my mind. Oh, now I do believe, through all their efforts, and fair play to them, Cochrane and Luther have caught this group. And that's a sterling effort, because they have all dropped back behind. And through a constant push, now they're working together. They've been working together as well. Wow. Maybe Thompson just dropping it back to bring more dogs into this fight. Look at that outside line go. Look at it working. And they are motoring. But finally, a group that can work together. And Luther returns to the front, having started the race in first. It's now back. Returns to the front for the 19. It's all spread out across the track. He got a little bit loose. It's all that's into the pits. Stein and Hanley have to bail on the green. Right, they're clearly out of fuel. And Bobby Ross, this is where this could come in handy, my friend. Because that extra pit stop, extra went in. Jonathan Grabowski. When's someone going to Stenhouse the whole field? I would say in the next 21 laps, someone will. Someone's going to lose their shit and just fucking annihilate someone. It's well past the watershed here in the UK. It is currently 2 AM nearly. So unlucky if that's not in your country. There's a point of broadcast. And it's dark in the sim as well. So, you know, in the summertime, it's the sunset. Days ago. There goes Hamley. So that's going to drop them a lap down here at Stein. They've really got to work together here. They're too well to just tag on to the back end of this group. That's going to allow, wow, there you go, Bobby Ross, Shane Trott, sorry, yeah, Saucy as well, to come back up into this group. So it gets a little bit tight there for the free. Getting hard to draw on this outside line a little bit right now. lift there where let's get back in line. Now, if someone does step out of the field, that green flag stop for those Hamilton starting is going to have hurt them big time. Unless they all wreck in front of them, they can sneak their way through and get out in front. So therefore put themselves back on the lead lap. It's the only way I can see this working. The group are really breaking up. It's surprising to me. It looked like it was going to just shield into one wheel. Corin, Luther pushing on. And Thompson left flailing, not knowing what to do. What's Kevin Irwin got? Is he going to join in for the push and bump? He hangs back. They're letting these two in front of them do the hard work in 1958. And with every lap, you just feel like that's it. Someone's going to lose it. Big time. Talking of losing it, more green flag stops. Thompson and Brown into pit road. Trotter joins them as well. These guys really don't stop too good. Cossack, nobody to push with. Nobody to draft from. And this is Luther, Cochran and Irwin's chance to really get ahead of the game now. Some great working together, some good pushing skills. Cossack's going to get enveloped into that group behind him, includes Ross, Hanley and Stein. And Saucy. There we go, coming through like a freight train. More and more green stops. Right, our lead three into pit road. Right, definitive moments. Cossack carries on once more. I'm not sure that's a bold strategy there, Connor. And I'm not sure whether it's going to work. It does have people to work with. There's our lead group. Oh, Thompson's all by himself. That's going to cost him dearly, isn't it? Same with Brown. This group working together. Well, currently not leading because they're in pit road, but they're all, you imagine they're all going to come out again once more together. Out they go, out they go. Who's got the jump? It's Luther with a quick stop as well from him. That's a really quick, solid stop there. 22 seconds, 22.4 for Irwin. That's why they're out together. Brown and Cochran. 29 seconds. Extra 5 seconds for John Cochran. But it's Cossack who still keeps going. These guys have come up behind Thompson. And by quite a margin. It was a really short stop from Thompson. 17 seconds, so some 5 seconds short than everyone else. Has he got enough? That's the question. I don't think he has. He surely can't have. Well, we're not far away from finding out. 15 to go here from Daytona. Cossack's still leading this one. He's got a lap on absolutely everyone. He's sat in a lovely little bubble of lifting and coasting, a vacuum. He's knocking him out more and more mileage. Gap 40.3 seconds. Down the straightaway, this opens up to 30.4. It's going to be 30.5 by the time we reach turn 0.45. That thing's going to be running on fumes surely now. Surely with 14 to go, he's got to peel off at some point. Has this been an absolute masterstroke from Kosik? Those wheels are right now. And he can pit under yellow, then he wins this. I just don't see any other way around it. There will be one other car that will come onto the lead lap with him, but I mean, then you've got a 50% chance. And it's even the confidence to have a bit of a push as well. And still he continues. And he's got to have been just riding it around there at 3/4 throttle. So great fuel strats and economy. Mileage is a lot more today. On the road times in the montage today. Made it work. After having to pit on lap 3 of a 45 lap race, a 1 hour event around Portimao. This Kosik evoking some of that economy into him. And carrying him all the way to Victory Road. And the thing is, nobody can do anything. The longer he stays out there, the less people can do about it. And look at that, he's surrounded by cars. Really caught in a vacuum there. Is he dropping back a bit now? There, someone slots in front of him. That's Bobby Ross. He manages to do so. Thompson has grown by around about an additional 2 seconds. This could be enough for him to pit for free under green. Thompson's still running around by himself. He is in second place. Amazing. Oh, he is. Lufa getting the push from Irwin. These two working together to close the gap. 5 seconds. Thompson ahead of them. Oh, the 29 up into the wall there. 29 up into the wall. Gets away with it. Gets away with it. Big sigh of relief, but that would have helped Kosik. No end. Close up to the back end of this group ahead of him. That's into the pits for Joshua Suxy. Surely, well, it was a bit of a clatter with the wall, and well, it's got to have cost him dearly, and enough to clearly warrant going down. Oh, it's going to be an angsty though from the crossing. That's his away machine of Hamley there. It's getting very racy. The Albers are starting to come out, but 9 to go. Oh, they're around, they're around, they're around. Kosick makes it through, and it's Hanley that's been cost out dearly, and there's further wrecking, and Kosick is going to pit under yellow. He's going to do it. It's come true. All of his Christmases have come up to once. Jonathan Grabowski asked him, when was someone going to Stenhouse the whole field? And there you go. And if that pit lane is open, it's not. He's got to carry on again. Oh, this gets nervous. This gets nervous. Where is the pace car? Where is it? So we will hope, we will pray that this is going to work out well for him. That car can't have much left within it. Cochran and Stein into pit road. They've elected to bail and overshooting this. Both of them overshooting their boxes. In fact, the 89 and the 58. So pit lane is open. Kosick has picked up the pace car. Where is he? He's just starting his lap. This is going to be tight for Kosick. It's going to be really, really tight. In. Fuel, get out. Doesn't really need to worry about tyres too much. You're on a super speedway. Go on and just get on with it, Andy Kosick. Come on, the 50. Don't overtake the pace car. Remain level with it. Where's Thompson? Oh, he's, wow. What is he? Still charging hard. So he enters 3 into 4. I think it might have just been enough, and Kosick just not quite getting lucky when it came to when the pit lane opened and he caught that pace car. Thompson goes on by. He takes the lead. Kosick's going to be there or thereabouts, though. Luther's round. Irwin through 2, so maybe this just doesn't work out quite how he planned. Tyler Brown past Kosick. Bobby Ross, too. It's a long stop from Kosick. And I still worry about that stop from Thompson. 17 seconds. Although maybe being a little bit out of sync has maybe been better to do. So, after it all looking good for Kosick, it's down to 6th for him. Can't overshoot the right, it's right. We're getting bets going here now. Fiddling with finger. It's at $5 on Joshua Suxey. Well, it's a lap down, my friend. Was 2 down. He's managed to claw one of those back thanks to the lucky dog. Should that be looking down? I might just say embarrassing myself and showing my true Britishness. Right, so this is how they're going to line up. Thompson. Yeah, lights off on the pace car. That's in this lap. Thompson. Luther, Irwin, Brown, Ross, Kosick and Trotter. Hanley, Cochrane, Stein, Suxey, all one lap down now. Oh, cautious precautions. Race fans. Read them. Yes, $5 Suxey. Yes, I've read it now, thank you. I've read it. Would you say that I didn't, because I didn't read it right, that sucks? Oh dear, you can tell it's getting late. It's getting late. It's 2:10 in the morning. Right, we've only got 6 to go. 6 to go. Will we go into overtime? Well, it remains to be seen. You never quite know with this sort of situation. If you're interested in joining the tour, make sure you head across. Actually, head across and give it a like anyway. Kevin Elway, he looks after social media. It makes Kevin happy. He doesn't have a lot to be happy about in his life, as Kevin, the 7 machine. So, you know, head across to the XSLR Facebook page, give it a like, and it'll make his little day, bless him. Right, pace car's going to be in. It's not quite a minute to win it. It's going to be a 5-lap sprint shootout. As much as it can be a sprint in street stocks. Thompson controls pace, Luther on the outside. It's back to Luther being on that front row where he started this race. Some 44 laps ago as we're green. We're racing once more here from Daytona. It's a good start from Luther. Good reactions from him to keep himself alongside. Rather trying. So on. Let's go. Like old, there's his new. Up high, the new drivers. Down low, the old. And it's Luther out in front. Thompson trying to nip in. He can't because that M21 and Tyler Brown's there. Pushing Luther. Thompson likes to try and drive it in, especially try and drive it in so hard. Slide up in front of Luther. And this smells. 4-course caution. It's getting gnarly. It's more gnarly than a bit of hard red. Across the foul down the back of the toe stirring. Sort of lodged in there. Truck tray. It's still pulling out, or a little bit naughty in the background there. 29 and the 89, I think, just getting a bit loose with one another, a little bit loosey-goosey. Yes, he is. He abandons ground on that high line, but it's okay. To come and help him. He's gone. He's a lap down. He's out this 5 minutes. Doesn't mean he's not going to help someone achieve their goal, achieve victory here tonight. 47, so there's 3 to go. Here from Daytona. Folks, here we go. Who's going to push who? Who's going to take victory? As we can. Oh, they're in the wall. They're in the wall. They're in the wall. And surely that's going to bring out the yellow. Surely. Surely. No caution called. Well, that amazes me, and it all comes undone as Luther straight into pit road from looking like he could win this. And how there was no full course caution there, I will never know. Meanwhile, back up front, Thompson, Irwin, Ross, and Trotter's there in the free. It's like the rear gunner. When they cross the line, it's going to be 2 to go. Including the lap they're on. Who takes this one? Who takes it? Will it be Thompson? Will it be Irwin? Will it be Ross? Or has Trotter got something just up his sleeve a little bit? Out comes Luther from pit road. Don't have long left in this motor race to decide it. And they're starting to scatter. White flag in the air, want to go here from Daytona as Ross moves up high. They've got a minute to win it. Does Irwin push Ross? Does he push Thompson? And there's a car coming out in front of them. Ross will do wise to come down low just to act and use them as the pick, but it's not going to work. They've moved up high, but Ross is slightly ahead. Can he get the overlap over Thompson? No, he can't. And it's the enter free for the final time this evening. We're getting involved in the push. Ross trying to get the side draft. It's a run to the line. Thompson gets squirmy. Here comes Ross. Bobby Ross for the victory. Who's going to take it? It's tight. They're even Stevens. It's Thompson. It's Ross. And it's 4,000 of a second. Thompson takes it from Ross. And Irwin has to settle for third. Wow. Wow. What a race. Cool. Well, I don't think we quite expected that one, did we? Thanks. Don't think we quite expected that one. What a race. What a race. And let's get into, I tell you what, let's take a little look at some race results here. Okay, confirmed. So, Thompson wins by 7 thousandths of a second. Bobby Ross picks up that second. I mean, it was oh so close for the pair of them. Kevin Irwin, 800ths of a second. Oh, the 7 practically in slow motion coming back there. Trotter into 4th. Kotick, this strat just didn't quite work out for him. Got unlucky when it came to the pit stops after the caution of when he was able to enter the pits. If he'd been a bit earlier, I think we could have seen a Kotick win here today. Hanley, last driver on the lead lap in 6th with Stein, Brown, Luther, Suxy, and Cochran, all finishing 1 lap down. Jimmy Howard, well, a spin early on, no yellow. Thought, no, I'm not getting back into this one, not a chance. Clearly had damage, and well, that's in the lone retirement. Let's have a bit of a chat to some of the drivers, shall we? And what we're going to do is do this one first. If this all works out, there you go. Look at this. Look at this. It's all getting fancy here. Adam Thompson joins us now. Roses are red, violets are blue. Before the race started, why did you need a poo?
I had to poo.
But doesn't answer the question why. I mean, talk about choosing your moments. Having said that, after a crap start, yeah, gonna be happy to walk away with that one. I mean, how did you settle in? I mean, Bobby Rust was just ever so slightly ahead of you at one point before then you just edged it back right at the line, 7 thousandths of a second.
Yeah, there was some heart and throat moments coming to the line there. I had to do a bit of blocking when Kevin got to me because I knew what they were trying to do. They were trying to back off and get a run, so I knew that they were going to try to... I just didn't know what side of the road they were going to try to pass me on, so I just tried to stay in the middle, did a bit of blocking. Bobby popped high, and then from then it was a 2-lap drag race, really, and it worked out in my favor. Bobby got a great side draft, but I was able to somehow at the line, I was able to just pip him. Like you said, 7/1,000th of a second. It's saying 0.004 on mine, so I'm going to take mine because that's cooler.
Well, I didn't initially say that, but yeah, it then sort of the classified results, it's showing up as 7,000. So, yeah, being British and having invented time and being the centre of time, I think we'll go with that one. But no, congratulations. Victory after needing a poo and falling a lap down. That's XSLR in a nutshell. Adam Thompson. Right, let's move through the rankings now. And I tell you what, let's... right, I need to be like a little bit like a ninja right now. Let's do this. Bosh, bosh. Yeah, that's how we've done it. And here he is, the main man himself. He's back, and he's back with a bang, and it was nearly with a victory as well. Mr. Bobby Ross, congratulations to you, sir.
Thank you, Tim. That was quite the finish. I thought I had it there, but it was like I think it was 7 thousandths of a second at the end.
Yes.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Yes, slim margins. In fact, on the run to the line, you were ahead at one point, but due to Adam just taking that lower line and having that shorter radius to drive around, that's just what stole the win away from you here today. But having said that, you know, back in the 33, back with a bang. I mean, it seemed a real topsy-turvy race in terms of strategy. I mean, you were well down early on, even with, you know, a bit of a pushing crew. You still couldn't catch that lead group. Did it have you worried at any point at all?
I was afraid that it was going to go caution-free all the way because I think it was on that first restart. I got held back by a couple of the lap cars. I think one of them was damaged. And when I tried passing on the side, unfortunately, the side draft, you just lose so much momentum. So, yeah, I thought for that moment, I was like, oh, crap, there goes my race. But, I mean, thankfully for me, but I can't say for whoever got involved, was with that caution that came out and saved me. I was like, okay, cool. Let me top off, make sure I have enough fuel at the end. And it was just when it's super speedway racing, it's anyone's game at the end, right?
Exactly. And it was, wow, so close to being yours, but so near, but yet so far. Always one of those things. But no, congratulations, and well, look forward to seeing you for more of the season, Bobby.
Yeah, thank you, Tim. Hopefully this season I'll try to do the full schedule. I almost didn't think I was going to make it tonight, but I made it, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. Have a good night, Tim.
And you, buddy. That is the legendary Bobby Ross there for you. Right, next up, let's slot things into proceedings. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kevin Irwin, no less.
Well,
Kevin.
hello, Mr. Cox.
Hello, Mr. Irwin. Wow, I mean,
voice.
It's great to hear yours once again as well. I gotta say, it was well, you seemed to was a bit reluctant to get involved in the pushing at various stages of the race. Do you feel that? Yeah, do you feel that's one of, you know, your the weaker parts of your game? You know, you don't feel overly confident in on. Would that be a right assumption, or is it a case of just picking your moments and?
More or less.
Yeah.
Yeah. As it was going on, you know, I unfortunately, even with all of the time we had, I have not had time to do a whole lot of practice in these, so I didn't really know how aggressive you actually could be. So I didn't want to, you know, bump somebody and turn them around, and then occasionally there were moments while we were in the Discord where we were communicating that we were gonna push or get pushed. But we did give each other consent before any of that was going on.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
that,
Always
but
good to get consent before you touch someone else's rear bumper, isn't it?
absolutely, you don't want to surprise them or anything, and
No.
but it turned out very well at the end. I'm very pleased with the results.
Good stuff. I mean, did you think you could get involved in that run to the line, or do you think that they just, both Bobby and Adam, just had that little bit of an edge on you that was allowed you to just get, for them just to get away and you not to join the fun?
No, what happened was Adam should actually be thanking me for not sending him into pit lane right there, because once we exited that corner, I just put my foot down. I was pushing him up into Bobby, just trying to get us all across the line one way or another. But Adam started to, how loose his rear end is, so
Well,
he was getting a little off there on the end.
Really
So,
showing, obviously, where he had to, miss the start of the race.
I know.
Because he needed a poo.
I think I'd say something to do with that loose rear end again.
Yeah,
So,
it is.
I mean, but I will give him props. Starting the race from the bathroom, ending up first place. Good job, Adam. I will give you that. Yeah. Overall, great night. Had a lot of fun. Great strategies there, and looking forward to keeping it up for the rest of the season.
Being a man from Wisconsin and loving your cheese, if you compare this race tonight to a cheese type, or what would you describe it as? What do you think it'd be most like? Is it? I mean, it definitely didn't seem to be smooth and mellow like a mascarpone. How would you describe this one?
You ever had that? I can't think of the name of this off the top of my head, but it's a Mexican cheese, the cotija cheese. You ever had that? Where it's
No,
like you just it's a special kind of cheese that you can put on, tacos and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes.
You can just kind of grab a little chunk of it,
Mm-hmm.
squish it up in your fingers, and let it. It's called crumble cheese.
Yes.
So I would say this race was definitely a crumble cheese.
Similar to a feta in some ways, a Greek feta.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Lovely. Great stuff. Insightful as always. Kevin Irwin, congratulations. Fair place at Daytona.
Well, thanks for having us. Thanks as always as doing the broadcasting for us and commentating. And Adam, thanks again for hosting another season. Here's to a good season 8.
Definitely. No problem at all. Kevin Irwin there. Well, folks, let's move him out of the way. The legend. What a myth, the legend that is Kevin Irwin. And, well, we'll just change things around a little bit here. Let's sort out the graphics, because that came out incredibly British there. Oh, how did you make your way into there, Jake Luther? You helped me a long time ago. I'll tell you what, I had a few issues with the old project files tonight. This time I ever broadcast. Done. He'll disappear in a second. But no, thank you very much for joining us. It's been a pleasure. Oh, wow, it's almost the same old, but not at the same time. New starts, not necessarily new beginnings, but great finishes. Either way, we'll be back in a week's time when we go to a track of which is going to be absolutely epic because it's tight, it's encompassing, and it's also available in a dirt variation. Yes, of course. Bristol Motor Speedway will be live in a week's time here at Slow Motion Broadcasting. I've been Tim Cox. Thank you very much for joining us. Good night. God bless. Goodbye.